Is there any other way to drink coffee? Thank you, Rick. Have a wonderful day.
Where do we begin? I mean, well, thank you, Barrington, for that awesome intro. I mean, that was a great beginning. This is our traditional. I wanted to desperately do all I could to keep it going today. Our Sunday coffee with Conti right here on the Corvette vlog. Welcome, everyone. You may be drinking coffee. I've got some Tazo organic tea that's really, really hot. And it's really, really good. And you're like, Rick, what has been going on? Man, there's been a lot going on. So sit back, relax. In this vlog, we're gonna kind of keep you up to date on all of that. And that's what some of the people, I've not been well. I did not been myself, especially these last 3 weeks. And this past week has just been utter torture. So a lot of people said, hey, Rick, don't worry about the vlogs. Don't worry about the YouTube channel. Just please get healthy. And I thank you for that. Let me tell you something though, guys. I do have to worry about the channel because I can go put a post up on CoglinCorvette.com or I can put a post on CorvetteConti.com and I'm not getting the like this from this. To the YouTube community, hundreds of comments, texts, emails, immediate engagement, immediate responsiveness. That's why I've got to do the YouTube channel. Plus, I just love being here with you guys. I really do. I mean, I envision that there's like 10,000 of you sitting right now in the audience, and it's me just sitting here talking with you guys. Not at you guys, with you guys, and I think there's a difference. So those of you that take interest in my channel and you love Corvette, man, you're in the right place. Well, you got a guy like myself that truly loves the car and loves the customer that I deal with. Whether you own a Corvette now or not, maybe a story that we share or something we're talking about on a particular car will one day motivate you to become a Corvette owner. Let's face it, this car affects us all some way. We're all curious about Corvette, the people, the market. Oh my gosh, this market is crazy. This market's driving me nuts. But it's always changing. But for me, as a retailer and an enthusiast, if you've not been on this channel any length of time, let me tell you something. Ain't no fluff here, baby. I'm going to tell you what I think and what I feel, and I think that allows us to build that relationship on the channel. It allows us to build that trust. And at the end of the day, yeah, we love sharing all that warm and fuzzy stuff. And then there's the business side of it. I hope to be the guy that you do business with, that you're watching me and you say, wow, this guy's shooting from the hip. There's no script. I get what he's saying. I feel what he's saying. And that's somebody I'd like to do business with. And I'm going to get into more videos in the future, because a lot of you do watch us from far away. How do I really, truly, hey, Rick, I like what you're doing, but man, you're 800 miles away, dude. You're 1,500 miles away. How do I do this? I'm going to show you how to do it, easy way to do it, because at the end of the day, like I said before, you're going to spend good money on this car. Why not feel good about where you're spending it? Okay? And it's not all about getting the best price, because the best price is not the best deal. It's very cliche, I apologize. But you know what though? There's some freaking truth to that. Some of you guys want to grind it. You want to grind it out, that's fine. You want to grind me out with 30 emails and 12 text messages and 45-minute phone calls and then say, hey, I bought down the street because this guy saved me $200 and I didn't have to travel 800 miles. But that guy gave me no insight on the car, no suggestions of this, but hey, you're a great guy, Rick. Hey man, great guy don't pay the bills, brother. let's be real with each other. I don't mind helping you, but come on, man. I've been kicked in the privates and I've been hit in the face enough. Especially this week. Well, how's that for, will that make the vlog? Yeah, what the heck? I missed you guys, I really have, and I've been gone for a week, and it seems like forever. I want to talk a little bit about some of the C8 stuff that you guys have asked me. Hey, Rick, did you see this? Yeah, I'm going to give you my opinion. We'll talk about that briefly. Again, try not to give you too much brain damage, because that's all these little tidbits of information that come out in C8 just exhaust us and wear us down to the point where I think one of you guys watching the channel said at one point, they said, here, Rick, as much as we're digging and trying to divulge as much C8 info that we want, need, and can get, We don't want to be tired of the car by the time the car comes out. Touche, great comment, and you're right. So I will expand on what has come out this past week. My friends in Vintage and Corvette Forum, my buddies at CorvetteBlogger.com, so we'll talk about that briefly. But I was talking to so many of you guys. Tony down in Florida, thanks. He says, hey man, we don't need vlogs. I thought, yeah, we do. I need the vlogs for me, but also to communicate and connect with you guys. So thanks for taking the time to watch. Incredible. Oh my gosh, incredible amount of text messages. Adrian in Arizona had a great conversation about my situation. Pete in Michigan, you and your wife have helped me tremendously. It's just been amazing. And I had a long conversation yesterday at the end of the day. Actually worked a full day this week. I worked one whole day this week. And made nothing. Wow, I'm doing a great job. I talked to John in North Carolina. Told you I want to make this kind of a relaxed atmosphere. And he says, no, you don't need to do the vlogs. He said the same thing, and he's worried about my health. Thanks, man. But after we got done talking, he goes, yeah. He goes, make sure you tell the ambulance story. I said, okay, I will. I'll give you the clean version, maybe the shorter version. So here's what's happened. Last weekend was a wonderful vlog. I wasn't feeling that well, but feeling better, okay? And the Great Plate vlog was fantastic. And at the end of this vlog, I've got a couple extra plates that were sent in after that vlog. Always happens. Oh, you're doing a plate vlog? Yeah, only been talking about it for a month. Oh, here's my plate. Well, we heard that already. Yeah, but here's my plate. And then there were some that I missed. And that was probably because I just didn't feel well and I had just literally an onslaught of emails. So I'm going to throw a couple of those in there, a little mini part 2 of Great Plates coming up at the end of this vlog. Small announcement about our friend Chuck at Corvettes 918. Let me go backwards. So last Sunday, I felt good in front of the camera with you guys. Arm was limited. Arm sore right now. I'm on all kinds of goofy medication. I got my ice bag with me right now, and really, truly, the only thing that's helping this elbow and forearm is ice. The medicine that I take, I hate. It knocks me out, and then I wake up, and I'm still lethargic, and I'm like, duh, duh, duh. I can't even say lethargic because I'm so tired, but I mean, that's what it makes me. And so I stopped taking that portion of the 6 bottles of crap they got me, some muscle relaxers and stuff like this. So anyways, Sunday was great. I went to the store. My son Jacob went with me because I can't lift anything. I can't even lift this coffee cup in my left hand. It really causes strain on my back right now. I've got a pinched nerve down in C7 with some stuff oozing out of one of the discs. Plus my neck, instead of going like this, is like this and like this. So it's 2 positions wrong. Trying to get that corrected the best we can. So Monday morning, Sunday was good. Monday morning, I'm getting ready to take the boys to school, get out of the shower. Get out of the shower, and hardly nothing. I take the towel and I just barely go like this to dry the top of my bald head. Okay, and I pushed down ever so slightly, and I felt the pain and the pressure right here in this nerve, and I went, uh-oh. I mean, it was like, you're in trouble, dude. This is like, I got you. And I was like, oh no, right down into the shoulder blade. Here goes the muscle spasm. Here comes the pain in the arm. Here comes the heavy breathing. Got to the point I called Ryan, said, Ryan, get up here. Thank goodness I had my pants on already, or else the poor kid I had to put my dad's pants on. My pants were on, he had to put my socks on. I said, I just slide my shoes on, I don't even tie the shoes. Barely got him to school. I had a physical therapy session scheduled that day. So I went to physical therapy, barely. I'm leaning on the steering wheel, leaning like this, huffing and puffing, in so much pain. I get there, Lindsay at Orthopedic 1 at Easton, super lady, says, oh my God, Rick, you look horrible. Thanks, I feel horrible. Puts me in all kinds of heat. She says, instead of putting you on the traction machine today, let me just get my hands in there and see if I can't just move you just a little bit. She put her hand in there. Oh man, bells and whistles going off. It was game over. Even more pain, more severe than when I was rushed to the hospital the prior weekend when I was at home at 4:30 in the morning. I'm laying there, I'm curled up, my hand is shaking nonstop, I'm crying like a baby. I'm in pain, guys, and I'm just, again, I'm very transparent. I'm just telling you the stuff. Like, what's this have to do with Corvette? This is your Corvette guy, what he goes through, okay? It's been a fun week. So this is Monday morning. They call a squad in. I don't even remember. I pass out going to the gurney. They're checking me. Hey, you all right? What's going on? It's like, well, you passed out. We're trying to see if you hit your head. I mean, it was a mess. Take me to a different hospital. Thank goodness. Went to St. Anne's in Westerville. And by the time I went through the question and answer session, and before I got to tell you the ambulance story. So the ambulance guys, I could find their names out. I don't have them at the time of doing this vlog. These guys were so cool. They were so cool. I'm in the worst pain literally of my life. The arm is just radiating numbness, sharpness. I mean, you name it, I got it. Someone's jabbing a cleaver in my back. I mean, there's no way to get comfortable. And it was a rough ride. So he goes, oh, let me get an IV started. So he starts to put the IV in, and we're running, we're bouncing around. I'm like, oh, and he goes, oh man, I'm sorry. I'm like, oh, and he's trying to get it in, and I could see he's not even close to the vein. So he goes, I'm close, I'm gonna come to the side. I go, no, you're not, no, you're not. Screaming at him. He's yelling back at me. He goes, no, I think I got it. I'm like, oh my God. And I'm screaming, and I'm already in pain. I'm screaming. He goes, oh, F it, man. He goes, I'll let the emergency room do it. I'm like, that's cool, man. Thanks. He goes, hey, I'm sorry. I go, don't worry about it. I go, just cut my arm off, conk me in the head, knock me out. Please put me out of my misery. I can't take it. I was in so much freaking pain. I couldn't believe it. The guy was so cool, you know, and the driver's like, you guys all right back there? I said, no, hurry, drive faster. He goes, just get him there. We're trying to get to the hospital. Get to the hospital, they do get me in, then it's like, hello, I'm from registration. It's like, look, man, I ain't got time for 20 questions. Again, I've already answered 20 there, 20 there, 20 there. You got to go through the process. I get it. I try and give them all the history I can while I can talk. Finally, I get to the point I'm dehydrated. I can't cry anymore. All the tears are gone. I can't swallow. My mouth is completely white. I'm laying there shaking like a leaf, just trying to ward off any pain I can. Finally get to the fifth lady. You guys know how this is. You're like, I've already given you the scenario. And I looked at her and I'm laying there and I remember just, and I'm laying there and I'm like, ma'am, I'm not trying to be rude, but I've told my situation and gave you as much information to the last 4 people that I possibly could. Do you people not, you know, compare notes? Is nobody reading the chart? I mean, please, I need your help. I need some pain medicine. She says, well, I'm the main doctor, and I'm the one you need to talk to, and I need to know this information. I go, okay, one more time. Here we go. So I give her all the information, and she says, I could tell by looking at you, you have a neck injury. And she goes, and you're not going anywhere, we're going to give you an MRI. So they give me an MRI, super nice lady, and I said, how about some pain medicine? So they brought this lady in. Cute nurse comes in, drop your pants. I'm like, well, I ain't moving, you're going to have to do it. So she's unbuckling, pulling my pants down. She goes, you want it in the rear or in the thigh? I said, what? I thought they were going to give me an IV. No. Two needles. Grab, squeeze my thigh, boom. And it was like right on cue. And she goes, I've done this. She says, I've done this before. She stabs me with the needle. She goes, this is going to hurt, and then it's going to be hot just for a few seconds. And it went in, and all of a sudden it felt like somebody went with a flamethrower. I was like, oh! I was like, oh my God, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, I can't believe I felt even more pain after everything that I was in. She goes, now we got to do the other leg. And it was right on cue when she said it's going to hurt and burn, and it did. It was about 5 seconds. Oh my gosh, knocked me out for 2.5 hours. Take me in and do the MRI, about 40 minutes. C5, 6, 7, just a jack session, all the way down to C7, huge amount of inflammation, got a pinched nerve, a little bit, as I said, some of the stuff come out of the disc. So that's the stuff with me. So I've been a mess all week. I've just, with the stuff I've been on, not barely able to walk and what have you, it's been a long, long week. I worked a half a day on Friday. Throughout the week, some of you heard from me, I'm leaning back in my recliner trying to type an email, and it's been hard to type with this hand. Still numbness, pain, excruciating. Doc, I'm going to, real cool guy, Dr. Kemp in Columbus. He says, here, I'm standing up, and even right now, I'm leaning wrong. And I should be wearing my neck brace. I don't wear it all day to try and keep my posture on my neck. He says, feel the muscles in the middle of my back. And then he leans his head forward. He goes, now what are those muscles doing? And you could feel them contracting. He goes, that's what you've got going tenfold because of the 2 different positions of my neck. So we talked a lot about that, talked a lot about maybe doing some stem cell stuff, trying to do corrective adjustments, electrical, all this kind of stuff. And I was down for the stem cell thing, and then the neurosurgeon come in and he looks at my x-ray and he says, well, he goes, sorry Rick, I can't do it. He goes, it's too far down and too close to the spinal cord, and the medical association won't let us do this procedure. He goes, I can get you within an inch and shoot it into a muscle, and it goes everywhere. He goes, maybe some of that stuff, because it seeks out inflammation, may help your elbow, which we're still trying to because the elbow is just chronic pain. I can't take it. I can't do anything. It's ridiculous. In fact, my doctor doesn't know this. I got sessions on Monday, Tuesday, Friday, but Tuesday after my session at the chiropractor and doing all the electrodes, I'm going to get me some acupuncture.
You know, I feel a release already. I'm almost lightheaded.
Hey, hang me by my toes, something to get rid of this pain. I just want to function. I feel like I can function now because I can move, because before I couldn't move. I couldn't walk. I couldn't do anything with the neck. It was bad, guys. So there you go. There's there's the full weather report. See, should have been a weatherman. But wanted to share that with you because you guys have been so concerning, and we've got such a great community. So I'm trying all I can to just get back and do some work. My season's about to pop here real quick. So this month I'm getting through the orders that are arriving, trying to get those facilitated for you guys, paperwork-wise, getting shipping scheduled. I got a couple cars that are shipping on Monday, going down to Texas, and one was a request to do a silly send-off pat. So I'm not going to be able to do it in the full capacity given my condition, but I still have some ideas, and we're going to have some fun with it, and we'll share that on a future vlog. I want to get back to doing my regular vlogs and sharing you guys and sharing the delivery and talking about the car. So you come here and you're enthused, and you might just be motivated to say, yeah, it might be time for me for a Corvette. All right, so yeah, there's so many rumors and so many things going on about Corvette. We'll talk about those here in a second. So ending this big giant segment that should have been the whole vlog, but there's more. I just want to thank you guys for your concern. I'm excited that I can just communicate with you. That is so important to me. This YouTube channel, I've mentioned many times over, has been the mainstay of my marketing, but it's been a great communicator, not just for me, I mean for you guys too. So we can share so much, and I enjoy doing that. And I'm a guy that goes 120 miles an hour. So when you slow me down to 30, that's a problem. But I realize that my health is important, and I'm scared. I've thought about all kinds of things this past week. My mind's been wandering. It's been a pretty traumatic week for me. I just, and I'm trying to get back on there, find that, as I've always said, find that positive and move forward. Being here right now this morning with you on another edition of Coffee with Conti is exciting for me. It really is. So thanks for joining us. Thanks for caring. Thanks for your prayers and wishes. Keep them coming, because I'm not out of the woods yet. Not out of the woods yet. And I think eventually, even what the doctor said, he goes, I think where one, I just lost my ice, or one of the nerves are coming through the canal is really narrow, that we're talking about some laser surgery to open that up, so the nerve rather is not getting pinched in there. So that's probably 6 weeks down the road, if not sooner. I don't dig surgery of any kind, but at this point, like I was talking to Adrian in Florida, he had a very involved surgery with a titanium plate and everything put in his neck, and he says, I've been great for 7 years. So you've given me some encouragement, and at least have settled me down a little bit, because I get a nervous wreck talking about that stuff. All right, hey, let's talk some Corvette stuff. All right, you guys want to talk some Corvette? It's like, yeah, it's Corvette channel, ain't it? Yes, it is. Let's talk some Corvette. A lot of stuff going on with Corvette this past week. I haven't read the article in detail. Even laying back in the chair, sometimes it's hard to read. But I saw where the rumblings about this time last year. Sorry, I'm pounding on the desk. This time last year was the same conversation we were having. C7 is going to be built along C8. Now, car and drivers talking that still may be a possibility after they have said, some of my contacts have said, I have found out that they were going to cut bait with C7, boom, we're going to go 100% focus with C8. Right now, the bottom line is, and I've told you guys before, I don't want to sway you either way. We just don't know. We've talked about in a recent vlog, a couple vlogs back, that there's a good possibility that C8 could still become a 2021 car if didn't happen. In my heart, I know that GM wants, I know GM needs to get the C8 revealed and on the ground by the end of the year. And I think We've talked about that a long time ago, but I think right now, I think that's where we're headed. And I wish I could help gauge you guys. A lot of you are asking me, hey, you know, is there still a chance to order a 2020 and, you know, for a C7 and da-da-da. Don't count on that right now, guys. I mean, just don't count on that. You want to order a car, the enhancements they've done to magnetic ride control on Grand Sport and Z06 this year for 2019, take advantage of that. Just a wonderful car. We're doing incredible, crazy offers on these cars right now. I'm trying to make it easy as I can. I need to do the volume. I mean, we're literally, you guys want to hear this, but I'm a different type of salesman when it comes to this car. You know, you can go listen to the cheesy one-liners and get bamboozled into something, give somebody your money. Why? Because you're not being told what you wanted to, but you give them your money, and then the guy that you gave the money to is not even there 6 months from now, or he's not even there after the first oil change. I'm trying to give you information to earn your trust and have an opportunity to earn your business. And where we're going with this thing, yeah, man, we just don't know. But the money that we're losing on some of these deals is really truly to do the volume, and that's how precious that the allocation is for C8. You're like, why? Well, because it's an averaging business. We've talked about this before too. If you look at it on a per deal basis, it makes absolutely 0 sense. We still have dealers calling us. They have new 17s and new 16s in their inventory. Guys, there's a lot of cars right now, and that's what, I don't want to get into this long thing, but this is what blows my mind. I'm quoting prices that are losing money, and you need to think about it. But back in 14, you were begging for the car to pay sticker and not over sticker and get the car. It's such a different market. And part of that is, yeah, there's too many cars. And I've said this before, and I'll go out there and say it again, whether the people at GM believe, you know, what I say or like what I say or whatever. I think that they're building too many cars. I think that, yes, it's a specialty car and it's very special to us. You know, build less cars. To create a, not so much of a demand, but create a market. Because the market is a mess right now. There's great opportunities for you guys. So, hey, take advantage of it. We get it. We're one of the top 10 dealers in the country, so we get it, embrace it, order your car, buy your car, got on the lot that's a pre-price increase car, whatever the case may be. You're saving money, and it's a car that you're really, truly going to enjoy. And it gives you a chance to stay under that warranty for 3 years. Then kind of take a look and see what's going on before you decide to move forward on your next Corvette. Because that's, come on, you guys that are buying one and think you're buying one and done, man, this car's addicting. It really is. So, you know, jump in with both feet and come back and see us again and again and again. Continue to reward yourself. You know, hand one down to the family if you can, you know, depending on what finances allow. But it really is a car that's proud to own. And it's a car that is a sports car. But most of you are driving it because of the appeal and because it just looks freaking great. So drive it and enjoy it and do whatever you do. You don't have to go to the track. Yeah, it'll do this. Yeah, it'll do that. That's fine. Let those guys burn those up and pay for tires. You just drive the car and enjoy the car, okay? I mean, even some of the deals that I do that are losing lots of money, and I'm not going to get into particulars. It's almost like, you know, are you the guy that's in the grocery store line that walks up and says, hey, see this bread, it's $2.19. You set it down on the counter. Tell you what I'll do. And here you got the girl that's making 10 bucks an hour going, what's going on? I'll give you $1.50 for that bread right now. And if you do it for $1.50, I'll buy 2. And she's like, what? Dude, it's $2.19. Pay the bread or get out of the line. Some of you guys are like that. You reading those how to buy a car book. I'm trying to make it easy, so throw your book away. But it's not that kind of deal, man. So hopefully we have that opportunity to move forward. Other thing that came out this past week was a little bit better digital version of the C8 logo. And as I told you before, they took the logo, and I like the current logo. I really do. Some people are disappointed in it. I like the logo, and I was hoping that they didn't stray too far from this logo, because this is really my favorite logo. I just love it. It's so prominent. You look at it, you know, bam, it's Corvette, man. I dig that. But they took this logo and they squished it, and they elongated it, squished it. See, I mean, there's not that much difference, and it looks good. Looks similar to what we saw on the key fob a while back. Either this is a leak from GM, or somebody at GM Trucks is in some big freaking trouble because they leaked the startup dash when you first start up a Corvette. When you first start it, well, here's what it looks like on C7. And here's what it, not confirmed yet, but here's what it's supposed to look like when you fire up your C8 Corvette. You see the font's a little bit different. You know, there's some people that are making these you know, dramatic, you know, there's guys out there making videos right now on Corvette just to make videos because that's their gig. I make videos on Corvette because I enjoy communicating with you guys, and yes, I enjoy selling the car, but I'm not going to make stuff that, oh, Corvette's going to become its own brand. Oh, come on, you know, and making these sensational videos. You know, it says right there, Corvette by Chevrolet. I don't want to get into the corporate blah, 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 but I don't, if that happens, and it's not happening anytime soon, and warrants no time more than I've just said right now in a video. So, moving on. Probably should have mentioned this at the beginning of the video. I told you guys it's been a hard week for me health-wise. I'm still dealing with it. I'm just happy I can move my neck now thanks to prednisone and this other crap that I'm on. But we lost a couple cool Corvetters this past week. Betsy Reese, I did not know personally, but I saw her constantly on the forum and on Facebook, and she's tied in some of my past customers. She passed away in a car accident this past week on the way to her Corvette Club meeting. Betsy was just, from what I've been reading, just an amazing woman and an amazing Corvetter. God bless her and her family. She's sadly going to be missed. Earlier this summer, one of my customers I've sold several Vettes to, his wife passed away. Well, Dick Snyder just recently passed away, and given my condition, I can't drive. I was unable to make the funeral or the wake, and that really upset me because I know in the summer when I went up to see him, when Evie passed away, he was just lit up. He goes, Rick, I can't believe you came here. I'm so happy to see you. And it's like, Dick, what are you talking about, man? I've known you for over 20 years. And just a good guy, 97 years old, still owned a Corvette when he passed away, loved Corvette all his life. I remember one of the shows I was at in Coshocton a couple of years ago. I mean, the guy's just a die-hard, big-hearted gentleman. It's hot. I mean, it was real hot that day, and I'm trying to set up this table in this tent. Here comes Dick. He comes over. He goes, hey, let me give you a hand. I said, are you nuts? It's 90-some degrees out. You're 90-some years old. You've done all the work you need to do. I said, go sit down, have something to drink, sit in the shade, relax, and enjoy the show. It's my time to work. I got this. He said, oh, I'll help you. I go sit down. That was the kind of guy Dick was, and we lost him this past week. And Dick, thank you for everything, and you're really, truly going to be missed, man. And yes, real briefly, I didn't even want to talk about this, but wanted to mention it because I'm starting to get a lot of messages regarding our friend Chuck at YouTube channel Corvettes 918. Bottom line is, it's going to be a long time before you guys see Chuck back on YouTube. You're not going to see him in a Corvette for a while. And it reminded me to talk about it because the car that he ordered and unfortunately is not taking is here now. And I called him earlier today, and you know, he's just like me. He's 100 miles an hour plus. Very creative guy. He misses you guys so much. He wants to jump on YouTube and just start so much. He just can't right now. He wanted me to tell you guys, don't worry about him. He's good. He's healthy. His family's good. He's going to be okay. He's just not going to be around. So let's cherish the moments that we've had with Chuck. If and when he comes back, it will be with open arms, whether this one's working or not. But Chuck, I want to thank you for your, out of the blue, his support toward me came, and I was just, you know, my jaw dropped the first time I heard him mention me in his video. And then he did so many nice things to send many of you over to my channel. And I'm committed to continue to support this car, inform you on this car, give you guys the right information, share that warm and fuzzy. So, you know, that's what the Corvette community is, man. It's a great car, but it's even better people. So as he moves forward into other things in his life, I wish him nothing but the best because that's what he deserves. And just wanted you guys to know he's okay. So don't ask questions. Don't question anything. It's all good. We all get curveballs in our life. I'm dealing with a curveball here that I didn't intend, that realized that I've got to approach things a little bit differently so I can function. He's got a curveball he's dealing with, but he's going to be okay. And he really does miss you guys, as I mentioned. And I miss him too, man. So I'll reach out to him and talk to him and text him every once in a while. And I just wanted to mention that, so kind of get that off my back. I'm getting a lot of, you know why you get a lot of requests about him? Because yes, it's been a long time since we heard from him, but because we love the guy and we care about the guy. So Chuck, just know that. He said, he goes, he hasn't, I don't want to say that. He hasn't even read a lot of the comments on the YouTube channel. I think it would hurt him too much, but just know there's a ton of support out there. I think you know that, bro. But we care about you and we wish you the best. Now, see, I talked for a long time, but did it seem like a long time? Nope. It's because you guys get it, man. Thanks for joining us on the vlog. I really appreciate it. Just a few more now as we close this vlog of great custom Corvette plates. A couple that I missed, a couple more that you sent in after the vlog. I want to include everybody. My intention was not to miss anybody, and I wanted these all in one vlog, but throw a couple more up for you now as we close. Just want to thank you guys again for listening. Thanks for your prayers and your support. Thanks for your business opportunities. Got a lot of doctor bills. Really need the business. Nothing's going to change. I'm going to do all I can to help you guys, and I am looking forward to seeing you on the next vlog. Have a great day, and thanks for joining us for our tea. I mean, I need more, and coffee with Conti. Wonderful to see you.